Open your mind.
Hey out there, this is Buzz with TheSurvivalBuzz. The world is changing at an extremely alarming pace at this point. Or what's that buzzword that everybody's liked to use the last few years? Unprecedented rate. There's just a lot of big moves going on. You can't even hardly keep up with the news on a daily basis. Just so much crap is happening, it seems like. And it's easy to get sidetracked, kind of get off the beaten path of prepping and preparedness and making sure you're ready for whatever may come your way. With everything going on, it's easy to get discouraged or think you have enough of something put back and just give up. But there's a lot of big moves happening, and I think right now is the best time to get back to basics going into winter like this and make sure you have at least enough stuff around your house to get by for a few months without having to go to the grocery store and fight the mobs. Because now I've heard there's a rumor of, if we don't send the money that these politicians want to Ukraine, that they're going to send U.S. troops in there. They're going to put our family members' boots on the ground over there. And it just seems like this war drum just keeps beating and beating. And I don't know where it's headed, but it doesn't look pretty. And having lived through the last few years, you've seen what happened with the last pandemic where, I worked in a grocery store at the time. The mobs of people coming in and just buying everything in sight. People buying 50-pound bales of potatoes and things. Like, some of these people didn't even know what they're going to do with this stuff. They were just buying it. And that was simply just from the panic and fear that the media and everybody had brainwashed into these people. And all it would take is another big event, another headline saying, we're headed to war. And I can guarantee you that exact same scenario was going to happen. And so beating the crowds and making sure you have at least a few months worth of stuff put back, if not more, to where you don't have to worry about fighting the crowds, the better off you're going to be, honestly. And it's just getting odd out there. Now Germany is pushing forward with this, zero carbon thing, all this new green initiative crap everywhere. There's going to be people without power. There's going to be people that are freezing to death over there. Luckily here in Oklahoma, we don't have quite as brutally harsh winter as they do there, or even parts of the United States are a lot worse than here. And honestly, I don't have a lot of money to go out and buy solar generators and stuff. I have a few smaller things that I can charge phones and radios and things like that. Having a heated blanket is a good thing to have if you're like me and can't go out and buy a fancy generator. Just having a lot of wool blankets in general put back, heated blankets, things like that are going to help you survive. Especially if you're in a place like me where you can pretty much make it by if you have enough layers. But yeah, making sure you have that stuff going into winter is crucial, as well as plenty of water put back, ways to filter water, plenty of food put back. Don't get so obsessed with all these freeze-dried long-term food cures that are out there. Some of that stuff's not bad to have, but we're to the point, if you don't have at least 6 months worth of food put back, you're probably not going to do it buying that stuff unless you're much better off than I am. Going out and buying some canned goods and pasta and canned meats and things like that are going to go a long way, especially with the price points they're at least right now. So yeah, making sure you have all those things put back is crucial. And honestly, medications is another big one. I read an article saying that now one of these chemicals or medications that's in a lot of things, Tylenol, like Dayquil, or not Tylenol, but Dayquil and Theraflu, Sudafed. There's quite a few of these cold medications that this stuff's in, that now they're coming out of the FDA saying, And this stuff's been out for like 50 years, and now they're saying all of a sudden it doesn't work, that placebos are, it's no better than that. And so now they're saying it's not effective. CVS is pulling a lot of this stuff off the shelf. So far, as far as I know, nobody else has, but there's talks of it. And this is going to affect their bottom line. And I would assume it would affect, if there's lack of these medications for colds and such things going into winter, there's going to be a run on everything else that there is. And so having medications and stuff put back for colds, just common things, upset stomach, headaches, diarrhea, all those things, it's good to have extras of those things put back. Around my house, at least once or twice a year, we go and stockpile all the things we might need throughout the year medication wise, and we replenish it, like I said, at least once, if not twice a year. And now would be a good time to do that, because the availability of these products may not be there if things get crazy, and now talks of pulling some things like that. They may just not be there. So make sure you have medications and things put back. And this being the the generous giving season that it is, you should be helping people, helping your local community, helping friends, helping coworkers, just people in general. There's a lot of people out there right now that are a lot less well off than I am, or even you possibly. And I always think I have it bad till I hear somebody else's sob story at times. And I have a coworker right now that me and him were talking, and he's way behind on his rent. He doesn't know if he's going to be able to get his daughter a Christmas present. And it really made me realize that I'm not that bad off. I really am not. And as far stretched as I am on finances and stuff, I'm going to see if I can help the guy out, at least, if anything, help him get a present for his daughter for Christmas. But you should be helping people, and not that you should help people merely to get something out of it, but the times we're in, the more people you scratch their back, they're going to scratch yours. You help people right now, and they're going to remember that. You might need something from them. You might need help from them, whatever it may be in the future. So now's the time to be forming those good relations with people. And it doesn't have to be because they have something that you want or need. Just do it out of the kindness of your heart, and you'd be surprised what you might get in return for that. Times are tough, and we got to learn to help each other out. So keep prepping back, get ready for winter. God knows what's going to happen in this future we live in. So God bless y'all, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Later.